Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called minimum length of string after operations. Let's read it. You are given a string S. You can perform the following process on S any number of times. Choose an index I in the string such that there is at least one character to the left of index I that is equal to S of I, and at least one character to the right that is also equal to S of I. Delete the closest character to the left of index I that is equal to S of I. Delete the closest character to the right of index I that is equal to S of I. Return the minimum length of the final string S that you can achieve, right? So we've been given a string S like this, and we can actually perform two operations, right? So we need to pick a index such that there exists the similar character, like the same character to the left as well as to the right. Okay. And we need to delete the closest character to the left of the index I and delete the closest character to the right of index I. That is equal to basically this character, right? So two operations. So delete same character in the left and delete same character in the right. Okay, so we need to delete that, and this operation can be performed any number of times, and we need to return the minimum length of the final string that can be achieved basically. So if I take the first example, which is this one, so what I do is first of all select index 2. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So index 2, right? So A, B, A, C, B, C, B, B, which is index 2. I select this, and then I remove the character at index 0 and index 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So I removed something here and I removed something here. So I need to pick a character, right? I need to pick an index such that there exists a same character in the left and in the right as well. So A exists in the left and A exists in the right, right? And I need to just delete that. So I'll delete it. So the string that is formed is B, A, C, B, C, B, B, right? Similarly, again, I will select a character. So in this case, I'm going to select 3, which is B, right? And there needs to be the same character to the left and same character to the right. So B does exist on both the sides, right? So since they exist, I'll cut it out, right? So I'll cut this and I'll cut this, right? So I have something like A, B, C, B like this, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the idea. And this string is final because if I go and select B, there does not exist B on the left and does not exist B on the right. If I go and select C, there does not exist. So there exists C in the left and there does not exist C on the right. On the B one, there exists B on the right, but B is not on the left, right? So I cannot select anything, and that is the final answer. So length of this string is 5, and that's what I return as the output for this first example. So uh, that is the basically how we need to, what is the question asking, but let's try to understand how we'll approach the problem, right? So some intuition, right? Some intuition. So let's say if the string is of even length, right? Even length, and let's say A is occurring 4 times, right? So if I select a character like this A, right, and I cut something to the left and something to the right, so something like this. So what I'm left with is A, A. That's all, right? Let's say if a string is of odd length, right? Let's say A, right? And, you know, if I select a character, I cut in the left, I cut in the right. So I have A. Still, I can select a character, I cut in the left, I cut in the right, and then I have just A, right? So one observation that I found is that if a character is with even frequency, then how many characters that I can delete is equal to the frequency minus 2, right? Because there's always going to be 2 left in the end, but I can delete all the others, right? So everything except minus 2, I can do it for an even frequency. For characters with odd frequencies, I can delete frequency minus 1. So I can delete everything. I can delete everything except one character, right? That's what is going to be left out following this algorithm, right? That's what's going to be left out. So this intuition gives me the power to solve this problem. Basically, what I'll do is I'll count the frequencies of each character and I'll count the number of deletes that I can do. So for an even frequency, I can do frequency minus 2. For an odd frequency, I can do frequency minus 1. And from there, I can just get the number of deleted characters that I can do, right? Minus the basically the rest of the string which is left out. And that will give me the answer. So that will be the approach. Let's try to solve this problem. Let's code it and we'll understand this a bit better. Right, let's get to the coding part. So first of all, I'll maintain an order map and I'll have char and int in it, which is basically mapping frequencies, right? And I'll just iterate through the s, right? So I'll just iterate through the string, and in the mapping frequencies, I'll just add the c and add plus plus, right? And then eventually I'll just go through the basically I'll go through the mapping frequencies to get the delete count. So first of all, I'll maintain delete count equal to 0, right? So I'll go through the string, the string size, I plus plus, and I'll just basically check if I have odd frequencies or even frequencies to be considered, right? So I have two options, right? So as I said, I can consider odd frequency and I can just delete minus 1 to it and delete everything, right? Or even frequency, I can just do minus 2 and delete everything, right? So yeah, that is the idea. Actually, I'll just not iterate through the string, I'm sorry, but through the mapping frequencies, because that will give us the answer. So frequencies, right? So first of all, I know that it will be like the first value. The second value is basically the frequency. So frequency is equal to pair dot second. And yeah, first of all, I'll check if frequency of that character is odd. So I know that I need to delete everything except one, right? So delete count plus is equal to frequency minus 1, right? Else I know that the frequency is even, right? So delete count will be frequency minus 2, right? And even I need to just uh, delete everything except just two characters which will be left out, right? And in the end, I'm just simply going to say s dot length minus the delete count. That will be the answer, right? So yeah, basically I just went through the entire string. I created a map, and in that map, I'm just checking if that frequency is odd. Then I'm just deleting everything and just keeping that one character in it, and that will be adding to my delete count. And then if my frequency is even, I'm deleting everything but just leaving out just two elements out of it, and whatever is the value, I'll have it in delete count, right? And then it's s dot length minus delete count, which is like all the characters of the string minus the characters that I need to delete will give me the minimum length of the final string, right? So let's run the code to see if everything is working fine. Yeah, this spelling error. Cool, that works. All right. I hope you guys understood the problem. Thank you so much.